paid it all the moms over the past 18 years. Pops ain't play. Ball players don't last 18 years in the game. None of them do. They might get 10 if they're lucky. But unless they go get a job as a coach someplace, you ain't got the same kind of money as you do when you first start playing ball. But your child support is based on that. Ask Sean Kemp. It's a cold game, Doc. Cold game.
Yeah. He was one of the first big stories. And it's crazy, Lonzo, because I don't know what the statistics are right now with STDs, but I came from the generation where they were pumping AIDS down our throat. Like, I was scared as hell. Me personally, in the late, 90s, early 90s, I was scared as hell to have sex without a condom. It just is what it is, but I did. Of course we did, you know what I'm saying? If she was really fine, it happens. But I would be afraid to be just sticking my thing all up in different women nowadays. And the rate of STDs has to be through the roof, Lonzo. And there's some shit you can't get rid of, dude.
Man, I was telling some brothers the other day, we had a little thing in my house. I would not want to be a brother dating in this day and time, man. I would not want to do that. Things have changed. So, well, first of all, my mind, if I was dating now, I still have Lonzo mind from the 60s and 70s. So when I see my son who works, got a car, got a job, play video games, he don't have a steady girlfriend. He's had girls, he like girls, of course. Don't have a steady girlfriend. My daughter don't have a steady boyfriend. She worked, pretty beautiful girl, don't have a steady boyfriend. Because the people that they encounter, for the most part, for some reason, don't meet their standards. And I think girls probably catch hell more than guys do. Well, I think it's equally fucked up. Okay? I think it's equally fucked up. Because guys, when you hear people on the, I just was watching some shit on Instagram, right? That's why I was doing, when you tapped in, Lotto was saying she don't eat Wagyu. I mean, she only eats Wagyu beef. She don't eat no regular hamburger.
Only eats that.
Yeah. First of all, that's like saying you don't eat ice, but you like water. Okay, the same thing. Just a different breed of cows. It still comes from the same type of animal. Just he's fed a little bit different. The same thing. It just don't make no sense, man. When you see some of the things people saying, or here's my Cash App. What's your name? Cash App, $, break me off. I ask you a simple question. Man, come on, dude. That would, man. And for somebody to tell you, for them to date you, you got to pay their bills to date you, just to see who you are. Oh no. But again, that's all to my observation. It's all because social media has presented a lifestyle that most people can't afford to sustain. And they're looking for somebody else to pay their bills. Meanwhile, you go out and get a bunch of extra accessories that you can't afford to pay for and live that lifestyle. You can't do it. All your little job money going to your hair, eyelashes, nails, and whatever else you do. And now it don't have no rent unless you born out of control. Come on, it's hard to do all that, man. It's hard to do all that.
Lotto ain't balling like that. That rap money's gonna dry up quick. You keep eating Wagyu hamburgers, bro.
Yeah. So go ahead, Doc. What else we got, man?
Yeah, man. No, that was a good conversation, man. I like talking about stuff like that. But let's talk about a few things that I wanted to discuss, Lonzo, specifically 90s gangster rap. And we've touched on this topic before, and people are already commenting in the comments on it. So let's jump into it, man. Yeah. So the title for tonight was 90s gangster rap created by the CIA to put people in prison? So we've touched on this obviously in the past, but I came across an Ice Cube clip that I wanted to play for you, Lonzo. It's a 50-second clip. And it's Cube discussing this very topic, and we're going to kind of break it down. Here's Ice Cube right now talking about gangster rap being a government psyop.
Same people who own the labels own the prison. Literally the same people? Literally the same people who own the labels own private prison. The records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
But they didn't make you write those lyrics.
It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure Certain songs make it through and certain songs don't. Some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artist, this is hot, say that, do this. We're gonna have this guy write the lyrics. We're gonna have that. You have, the record company pushing the narrative. Some social engineering going on here to make sure those prisons stay full.
All right. So before we break this down, Lonzo, what are your general thoughts after hearing Cube speak that?
I think it was a combination of everything, Doc. Because in order for the CIA to invent gangster rap, they have to go and grab people when they was in their high school and start get them to start writing these lyrics, and that wasn't the case. That wasn't. I don't know. I don't see CIA coming to Compton and start grabbing people and start writing lyrics. Okay, half the cats was not supposed to be in the game in the first place. What I do see is that people see a trend developing and they prepare themselves to benefit from that trend. When gangster, because there was nobody started off being a gangster except for maybe Just Ice. And by the time N.W.A. came around, Just Ice was on his way out. He wasn't as on the West Coast. He wasn't as big as N.W.A. Now, here we go. You got Boys in the Hood. You got Something to Dance To. You got Panic Zone. You got what's the other song? Charles Wright's song, Express Yourself.
Oh yeah.
All these were N.W.A. songs before they blew up. Half the songs I just mentioned were Record Crew songs with just Arabian Prince doing the lead. Everybody came from the dance era. It wasn't until Fuck the Police came out and Rodney King got beat by the police and that became acceptable. Understand this. People keep forgetting this. The first album of N.W.A. was getting run over by bulldozers and steamrollers. They didn't come out just being accepted by the general public. Now, an FBI letter, maybe that blew it up. Okay. That dude allegedly got fired for sending that letter off. When he sent that letter off, that made the national news. That went viral before viral was even invented. Same thing happened with Luther Campbell. When Luther Campbell was doing, hey, we want some, whatever the case may be, they weren't all that big till they got sued. Once they got sued, everybody wanted to holler at them. Everybody, well, what did they do so bad to get sued about?